Alright, I've kind of forgotten this video was recorded earlier and I've kind of forgotten where the heck I'm at here. But anyway, we found the minimum distance, which was 0.835, I believe. I think we already talked about that. And we want to take that and find our y value. So we would take that 0.835 and plug that in. And let's go to that. Right. So to get our y value, we would say y is equal to 0.835 quantity squared. And that should be equal to the number that we were just displayed for that other part of the ordered pair, the y value. Now let's just go back and look at the algebraic part of this calculus. Remember, we take the derivative, we set it equal to 0, and then we solve for our variable x, for example, here. And I'm just going to kind of run through that. First off, I'm going to rewrite this, and this is all raised to the half power. So we want to get it out of radical form and get it into exponential form. Now we want to take the derivative. I say d prime, bring the half out front. We have 2 minus x quantity squared plus x to the fourth, and we subtract 1 from the exponent, and that gives us a negative half. Then we take the derivative of the inside and bring it out. So the derivative of 2 minus x raised to the second power, we bring the 2 out front, rewrite what's in parentheses, subtracting 1 from the exponent, and then taking the derivative again of what's in parentheses here, and that's just going to be left with a negative 1. And then of course derivative of x to the fourth is 4x cubed. And there you go. What you'd want to do is take this down into the denominator because it's a negative a half, and then we would be left with this stuff up in the numerator. And remember, you're setting it all equal to 0. So what's going to end up happening here is, of course, this half is not going to matter. All right, and it's really just the stuff up here in the numerator that's going to count. And I'm going to rewrite this as 4x cubed plus, let's see, that's 4, that's a negative 4, positive 2x, okay, plus 2x minus 4. Good luck trying to factor this. So you type this into some algebraic system here and find where it crosses the x-axis. Okay, graph this, find where it crosses the x-axis, and you can kind of approximate that by looking at that, and that's going to be your x, and that should be the 0.835. Okay, you can write a computer program in Python. I'm hoping to upload some tutorials on actually approximating this stuff using Python at some point in time in my day. But that's a story for another time, I suppose. Anyway, where are we at? Yeah, if you hadn't done any programming, I highly suggest get started with Python. It's a great language. You can do some great stuff with it. They've built a lot of different libraries, do good stuff. All right, we're moving back on. So anyway, the whole idea here was we've forgotten our calculus, or actually we got things that are extremely hard to factor and so forth. We need to have some algebraic systems for approximation. But you know, the big deal is set it up, graph it, and you know, just get an approximation. We'll be good to go, right? Okay. I guess that ends this problem. All right.